Am I wearing a linen shirt that's not ironed? Yes. Do I have an iron behind me? I could have quickly done a... Also yes. And I also got a makeup stain. We put everything to the last minute, and that's what I've done with Christmas outfits. So I went down this deep rabbit hole and looked for Christmas appropriate outfits that are comfy, that are for warm climates like me. Like I live in Australia, so it's warm, and I see like lots of like cool climate outfits, and it's like, us, we're here. And I compiled a list in my handy dandy notebook. I got you. I've got some sewing patterns. Okay, last minute easy outfits for Christmas in warm climates. I'm Yvette. I'm an all-round crafty person, and I love sewing, knitting, any DIYs, any kind of crafts. I've probably tried it. And today I'm talking about last minute Christmas sewing patterns. So let's get into it. All right, I'm going to start off with dresses. Now, this is just a pattern that I have just bought and currently assembling, but it is the Ladybird dress by Charlie Darwin. She's a YouTuber here, came across one of her videos and just had a look at her stuff because I was curious. And the dress I saw was like the dress of my dreams, like a dress that seems to fit quite well. It's kind of fitted, but it looks comfortable, and it looks like you can eat a lot of food on Christmas Day and not be bloated, like not show. So I'm like, that's it. That's a nice win-win. It's like a balance of both. The Brie dress by Me and the Kiddos. Now, I've made the Brie dress. It's really, really quick. And the only downside for me when making this dress was that I was kind of in between sizes. So I did upper size, and the fabric I used was this super, super lightweight cotton. And it was kind of blue, and it kind of made me look like I was a patient just about to have surgery. It was like a very surgical gown kind of thing. So I actually like cut it up and reused that fabric to make an Anna Ellen Anthea blouse, which is a tongue twister. However, I have a friend over on TikTok, and she has made that dress in a like thicker linen, and it is absolutely stunning, and it is like flowy, it is comfortable. So when Christmas is really, really hot, you can wear it. You can like elevate it so it could be something quite fancy, or it could be like really down to earth. Like it's such a versatile, awesome dress, and it was one of like the first patterns when I started researching dress patterns that I saw and was like, oh, I love it. Okay, so many more. The Gibbon slip dress by Elb's Textiles. There's also one that's kind of similar called the Loom dress by French Poetry. One's I guess more like fitted, and the other one's more flared. And I have made the Gibbons dress, and it is a beautiful pattern. It's very, very nice. It's very, very slinky, and depending on what fabric you use, it could be very, very dressy or very, very not. It is a very comfortable dress, and I made it without the back darts. And I put a video on TikTok where I'm like showing off my dress, and I was really bloated that day. Like that day, it was like getting my period, just stomach issues, and you had no idea. Like even though it's like a slip dress and it's quite tight, like it's a pretty good dress. So definitely a good one. The Wide Stripe Maxi by Peppermint Magazine. Also, you can make that into a top. It's flared out nicely, dress up and down, whatever you like. Looks like it'll be very, very comfortable in a like nice linen. The Chamomile Crop / dress. So it's like a, and that's by Sarah Kirsten. I have made the top, I haven't made the dress version, but it looks like a really good like backyard barbecue dress, going to the beach after or going for a swim. It seems like a really nice, easy thing. And the crop top that I've made, super quick. I think it took me like an hour to cut out and sew up. It was a really quick pattern. Okay. A few others are the Frankie dress by Elle Stitch. I have bought that dress, I have not made it. For me, it's not my personal style. The crossover kind of wrap looking style dresses is not for me, but I have made another pattern by her, and it was super, super quick and super easy, and her instructions are really good, so I recommend that. And if that is your style, it's such a beautiful dress. The Skyline dress by Sydney Graham. It is a very big flowy dress, which would be perfect for, you know, Australian summers. But yeah, once again, not for me. So anyway, I thought I'd include it because it's like, you could probably also steal lots of food and shove it in your dress because it's so wide and massive. No, please don't steal. I have a weird sense of humor. Something a bit more dressy for like a going out sort of thing around the Christmas time would be the square dress by Puff and Pencil. Unfortunately, it's not a very size inclusive brand, but it is a wonderful pattern. It's beautiful and would definitely recommend it if you are within that limited size range, I suppose. And the Lockhart dress by Helen's Closet, and the tie dress by Sewing Therapy, you know, the lovely lady that does soothing sewing videos on here. I have just bought her pattern, and that dress looks so versatile. I've been scouring like Instagram, and I've seen people make it and it looks like super casual, but like some people have made it in like a bit more of a drapier fabric, and it looks so elegant, and the ways you can tie it up is just a very clever, very versatile dress, and totally recommend it. So we're on to tops, and I'm going to recommend a few t-shirts because it's Australian Christmas and it's hot, and it depends on what your family is like. Are you more into t-shirts, or are you more into dresses and dressing up for Christmas? We're more of a t-shirt family. So I'm going to recommend the Sage tee for someone that is a man, male identifying, or wanting a more masculine fit t-shirt. It is a beautiful pattern. It is really well written. Instructions are good. I've made it for my husband, and it's a good t-shirt. And then there's the Honey Girl tee, which is, I guess, the polar opposite. It is a very fitted t-shirt, and it is a wonderful pattern, and the explanation is really good, and it's a really nice fit t-shirt as well for me. And I've also made the Made Line baggy boxy tee. Now, I've just made that this week, and I have to say it's my favorite t-shirt. It's I haven't had a t-shirt, like I'm very particular with t-shirts and buying t-shirts, and I have like my few staples that I like the Uniqlo U tee in the women's fit, and then I also like the Assembly Label oversized boxy tee, and it's taken a very long time to find like these particular well-fitted t-shirts. Now this Made Line boxy tee is like somewhere in the middle between those two, and it fits so well. I'm actually going to make another one because I love it so much, and I think it'd be like, you know, if you're doing it in more like Christmas colors, or even if you're doing it in like a nice white, it's a nice white base, it's just a very well fit t-shirt. Totally recommend. Okay, I always recommend these two tops because they're just like easy and quick and funky, and I love them, and I mentioned it in my last video, and that's the Hubbardine Penelope tee. So Penelope top, and it's also can be a dress. It's just got a bit of flounce and flare, which is just a bit of fun. And then I'm going to say the Silo top by those people, I keep forgetting the name, and the Anna Ellen Antia blouse. All quick tops, easy to make, beginner friendly, and it's just a good basic thing. If you're making a nice linen, thin linen, or I don't know, like a gauze-y kind of cotton, I think that'd be lovely. The Donny shirt, I think the Donny shirt by, what is it, Friday Pattern Co. looks like a very quintessential Australian shirt staple. It looks like something that you can put over like swimmers when you're having like a beachy kind of Christmas. It's just really quite basic, but sort of elevates an outfit. It seems like a really nice tee. I've not made it myself, but it's on the list. Everything's on the list basically. I thought a couple of classic shirts, the one classic shirt by the Modern Sewing Co, and then it looked like that'd be something awesome to like put over swimmers or just put over just to get a bit of like coverage from the sun, and can't go wrong with a classic button-up, I suppose. Zero waist crop shirt by Brigitte Helmerson. It looks like a beautiful top. I've not made that, but it's just another shirt that is, I guess, cropped. Least are the bottoms, so I'm going to do some skirts, I'm going to do some pants, and yeah, a few freebies from Paper Magazine, or pay as you wish, as you whatever. The pocket skirt is by Paper Patterns and Paper Theory. It's a beautiful skirt. It's got big pockets. You can steal some extra pieces of cake and stuff like that and just shove it in those pockets, and when you're feeling full after your feast, it's a beautiful dress. Same with the wrap skirt by Peppermint Magazine. Whilst it doesn't have pockets so you can't stuff them full of food, it's just a nice skirt and it's cheap, and you can just kind of let it out a bit when you're feeling a bit stuffed. Pomoma pants or shorts. Shorts, it's Australia. I think it makes like shorts look like, and pants, just a little bit nicer than say like a regular denim kind of short. What can I say? Everyone says that pattern's great. It's a good pattern. And I also thought the Starlark bob pants, if you're wanting like the barrel leg arch one, but you don't want a structured pant, and it's got the elastic waist, it looks really simple to make, and it looks really comfy. And if you made it in, I guess, like a really lightweight kind of linen or cotton, got the sun protection, it won't be too stuffy, like, you know, I don't know. I thought you could like self-draft a tiered skirt. Now, there's lots of videos online. Sydney Graham does one, a video on how to self-draft your own skirt, and La Fraise, she also does one where you're making the skirt but then making it with French seams, which is pretty cool. So you can have both options, and French seams, even though I love my overlocker, French seams are just like so, I don't know, just makes them more polished and more refined, I suppose. So if you're wanting to make it not just for Christmas but for longevity, perhaps doing the French seam version, though, I mean, I love my overlocker. I love you. And my camera angle's all weird. Anyway, okay. The Palazzo pants by Sasha Starlight I've seen, and they're very exaggerated pants. They're very cool. But some people really enjoy that. I think it makes like a very simple outfit very elevated, because they are funky looking pants. So making them in maybe like a viscose linen, so it has that drape and drama, that would be quite nice. Line shorts and pants. I've made the shorts. I made it last week, and they are good. They're very well made. The structure is very good. I have to say though, they were much bigger than what I expected. I saw all the photos and the fit, and I thought, oh, you know what, like I kind of want something like that, but I kind of looked like a boxer but a bit too comical. So I've actually like, I'm gonna unpick it and then remake it, and I did it in a red linen for Christmas time, just so I had like something kind of festive to wear. And yeah, so just a word of warning, they are quite oversized. They are meant to be oversized, but maybe a toile is a thing that you need to make. So I guess that takes a little bit more extra time, but less time than making it and having to unpick it and to reuse the fabric, if you're like me. Last few would be the Glebe pants. I've not made, but I've seen, and they look really nice, and the construction looks incredible. The Tula pants by Paper Cut Patterns, and that's the end of my list. That's the end of the list. Whew. I'm going to come out with a gift guide, last minute crafty projects for Christmas very soon, like as in I'm going to upload it this week. I'm going to try and finish off my list and record it today if my son is still asleep and my daughter is like playing with her Christmas tree. She made it, yeah, anyway. So I'm going to get on with that, and yeah, so look at that, yeah. Anyway, if you like chaotic listicles and crafty stuff, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna like awkwardly like shimmy, and I'm sure there'll be some music playing and then something saying thanks for watching, and then a video here or here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and commenting and everything. You're all wonderful. Goodbye.